Hello everybody, and good evening. Does the world have a lack of skilled people, or is the concept of expensive tuition the main limiting factor towards the growth and development of the world and its people? Many students in the US skip college because of the tuition and all other expenses that come along with it. College tuition needs to be free because there are gifted individuals who have the potential to become great leaders of tomorrow, who will improve the country's economy and solve some of the social issues in the country that we face today. But they are limited by the lack of affordability of tuition. This implies that there is a social problem within society as a whole, and it needs to be addressed now. This has become an issue because the fewer number of students getting a college degree, the fewer chances for society to widen its workforce. The best solution to resolve this is by having college tuition be free for all high school graduating students. Successfully imposing free tuition not only helps students, but it also helps boost the economy as well. Having colleges that offer free tuition helps more lower income students to get a degree and at the end of the day end up in better paying jobs. This is said in the article The Pros and Cons of Free College by Amelia Josephson, who is a writer whose expertise is in financial literacy topics such as credit cards and college debt. Her work has also been found on CBS News for those who are wondering. Other countries such as Germany, Finland, France, and Spain offer free tuition in college, which is stated by Ms. Grosch in the article Top 10 Countries That Offer Free Education, who writes for India Education, which has the largest virtual network of educational portals in all of India, 45 in total, again, for those who are wondering. In fact, a study mentioned in Amelia Josephson's article said that when Germany implemented free college, the number of enrollees rose 22%, much higher than the average. This shift would definitely bring a huge change to the country, and high school graduate students wouldn't be forced to resort to working dead-end jobs. Also, evidence shows that the number of students rose when college tuition was made free, also revealing how students are determined to study and get a degree, but are limited by their financial situations. This is why college must be free for everyone. The University of People, which is a nonprofit organization, mentioned that most students graduate with a debt averaging $31,000 per student. Many of us, though, leave college with a debt much greater, especially if we're a doctor, lawyer, or engineer. Having free tuition would help in many ways, because the issue of tuition sometimes becomes one of the contributing factors towards the dropping grades of students. Many of us have had financial difficulties between the academic year or semester, and these difficulties have stressed us out and ultimately interfered with our studies, and at the end of the day, our grades as well. Not having to worry about paying monthly payments will help reduce the stress level of students and help improve their grades. The country should consider making college tuition free, as this opportunity can boost the economy as the number of white-collar job employees also rises. This is why I want to thank those schools who offer free tuition. For instance, the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor offers scholarships for students who qualify for subsidized school meals, as well as when they meet certain academic criteria, which is written in the article by Susan Dynarski, which can be found on the National Bureau of Economic Research. Dr. Elizabeth Bell, who is a professor of the University of Miami in Oxford, Ohio, states in her research article, The Journal of Higher Education, in 2015, the Obama administration also proposed a $60 million program called America's College Promise. This seeks to eliminate tuition fees for the first 2 years in community college. You see, scholarships and the move to impose free tuition fees has always been one of the missions of the country. Although it may be expensive for the people's taxes, I firmly believe that it will be worth it in the end. College tuition needs to be free because we have the potential to become great leaders of tomorrow who will improve the country's economy infrastructure, and the social issues in the country. Students and their parents would not worry about debts anymore, and they can focus on studying and reaching for their goals. This leads to an improved society with a boosted economy and equal opportunities. The access to free education will not only benefit the students, but the country as a whole, as it will strengthen the country's economy and improve the number of highly skilled workers in the country. Thank you for your time.